Female CEO accidentally dropped a gift she had bought for her daughter. It happened to be picked up by a little girl sitting on the bench. After some inner struggle, the little girl returned the gift to the woman. Seeing her shabby appearance, the woman assumed she was a thief. The little girl immediately shook her head in denial. The woman said that the hairpin was meant for her daughter, and questioned why the hairpin was in the little girl's hands. The little girl explained that she had found it on the ground. The woman didn't believe her at all. Because the little girl had almost tricked her in the village last time, she immediately scolded the little girl, asking if her mother had not taught her that stealing is against the law. The little girl replied that she didn't have a mother. Hearing this, the woman became even more certain that she was a thief. Before the little girl could explain, the assistant shouted in the hospital that the little girl was a thief. People around recognized the identity of the female CEO, and began criticizing the little girl's behavior. Some people, trying to curry favor with the CEO, slandered the little girl, claiming she must have other things hidden in her pocket. The woman demanded that she hand over the other items. When the little girl emptied her pocket, only a grass butterfly was found. The woman was stunned when she saw it. She couldn't help but recall the beautiful times she had with her husband in the countryside. At that time, they had no money but were very happy. However, those joyful days didn't last long. The woman, being the daughter of a wealthy family, was confronted by her father when he found out she married a poor man. Enraged, he came with a group of bodyguards to bring her back home. The woman and her husband already had a child. She hoped her father would allow them to stay together for the sake of the child. Her father remained unmoved, reminding her that living with a poor man wouldn't bring a good life, even if the man worked hard to earn money. He refused to approve of the marriage, since the Jiang family's assets were worth millions of dollars, and the man's $3,000 monthly salary wasn't enough to marry his daughter. After saying this, he tried to take the woman away. In this way, her father forcibly separated them, and the bodyguards even broke the man's legs. Later, the steward asked the father how to handle the two children she had. The father took the grandson and left, leaving the granddaughter and the man to fend for themselves. 6 years passed in the blink of an eye, and the woman constantly missed her husband and daughter. Soon, the assistant also found out where they were, but when they went there, the place was already empty. This was because, a few hours earlier, the little girl had fallen ill and fainted, and the man took their daughter to the hospital, but the two of them missed each other by accident. Then, the woman received a call that her father was hospitalized. She hurried to the hospital, and accidentally dropped the hairpin she had bought for her daughter. The little girl happened to pick up the hairpin dropped by the CEO. The CEO mistook the little girl for a thief. Although the little girl denied it, the people around stood with the CEO, saying the little girl had stolen more than just that one item, and speculated that she must have other things on her. The CEO took a grass butterfly from the girl's pocket, and immediately recalled her past with her husband. She then asked the little girl where the grass butterfly came from. The woman beside her guessed that the grass butterfly had something to do with the CEO, and deliberately said it belonged to her son, falsely accusing the little girl of stealing other things. She then started searching the little girl's body. The little girl said that the items in her pocket were left to her by her mother, but the CEO refused to relent, insisting that the girl take out the stolen items. The little girl had no choice but to reluctantly take out what was in her pocket. Just as she pulled out a flower, the man returned at that moment.